Afternoon, guys. Locks and Load here. Today I got a package in the mail. I got it from Spec Global. If you don't know about Spec Ops Global, it's almost like Mancan every month. But what they do, they take different items and gear used by different law enforcement and military special forces around the world instead of just locally here in the U.S. So I got the junior package, which is the smallest one. Comes with 2, 3, 4 items. It's not very big. Like I said, it's the smallest package. I just want to give it a try to see whether I want to be a continuous member of Spec Ops Global. And so we're gonna have an unboxing video. So guys, stay tuned. Watch the video. You might like Spec Ops Global. You might end up buying some from them. I know they have different tier packages. The more you spend, the more stuff you get. And this is the smallest one. And I'll show you guys how much I spent on it. I'll put in the caption. So we're gonna have a good unboxing video. Alright, so we got all our items from our Spec Ops Global Jrotc box. The first thing is in the box is the Okapi, O-K-A-P-I knife. I don't know if I said it right, but this knife originates from South Africa. Give you guys a quick look. And to bring the blade down, you just pull on this little handle and then it falls. Anyway, I'm gonna read what they have about this knife, a little history. It said, manufacture of these knives began in Germany in 1902. They were manufactured specifically for German colonies located throughout Africa. They were incredibly adept at bushcraft and survival techniques. In the 80s, the manufacture of these knives moved to South Africa, and the design of the knife has not changed in over a century, supporting bushcraft, agricultural, and forestry use throughout southern Western Africa. So, this is your Okapi. I guess that's how you say it, Okapi. And that comes in your Jrotc can. I say can, but it's a box. So I did a little research on this Okapi knife. That's how you pronounce it, is Okapi. It's a knife, that's used by Germans who had gone to Africa, and they were out in the wilderness of Africa, and they needed a knife for their bushcraft or just being out there in the woods. You're not like a survival knife, but like a craftsman knife. This is what you use, if you need to cut up some wood to create some tinder to create a fire, or if you need to cut some line or some vines, use whatever. It's one of your outdoors knife, and it's popular because it was used by a lot of working class people, and it was cheap and affordable, and it was rugged enough to get the job done. It also has a little history of being used by a lot of criminals in South Africa. And it has a nickname of being called the Saturday Night Special Knife. And it was used by a lot of gangs also too in Jamaica. So that's a little quick history on the Okapi knife. It's from Germany in 1902. Then it followed those German, I don't want to call them settlers, but I guess immigrants who went to South Africa. And they took this Okapi knife with them, and after a while, they started making the knife in South Africa. But that's what comes in your Jrotc can. Next is a sharpening stone. It's originated in the USA. It's a Arkansas stone sharpener, and it's supposed to be one of the best most popular sharpening stones in the world. It says this particular grit of Arkansas stone is great for removing major nicks in your favorite blade, proudly made in the United States. So if you need to sharpen your knife like this, you just take your sharpening stone and you sharpen your knife. And the last thing in our JROTC box is a restraining tool. Alright, so this restraining tool originates from Israel. The FAB Defense, F-A-B Defense, is one of Israel's leading manufacturers of tactical equipment and weapon accessories for the state of Israel, military and police. The FCP pressure point restraining tool is a pocket-sized tool which enables the application of a quick, non-lethal, and powerful pressure point restraining and disarming tool. It is utilized by the Israeli police personnel due to its effectiveness and compact size. It doesn't really say too much about the knife besides that little history point, but what I'm guessing is that you take this knife, so to speak, you almost like this, and I guess if you're pushing someone down on the ground and you're putting this on their neck, these little points right here, they dig into that pressure point in your neck, and I guess it's supposed to cause you some kind of discomfort so that you'll be able to comply, or if you're not complying, you'll want to comply. Kind of putting it up to my neck just a little bit right here, almost in the jugular. It really is uncomfortable, I'm not going to lie. If somebody was on top of me, pushing me down like a police and telling me to stop resisting, I would stop resisting, because that does not feel good right there in your neck. So, and next, a little bit more on this restraining tool. It's kind of, I wouldn't say new, but there's not too much out there about it, except that it's a pressure point tool used to help the law enforcement and military police, I guess, get somebody under control, to get somebody to comply. You can take like these points right here, put it right there in your hand, that's a pressure point. Put it right here as a pressure point. Pressure point. Anywhere you have a pressure point that's going to cause any kind of discomfort to somebody, to get them to comply, this is what this is used for. So this is from our friends across the ocean in Israel. These are the 3 items that come in your JROTC box, and they have different tiers, and I'm gonna go over those tiers shortly. So quickly, I'm gonna go over the tiers, the different levels of boxes that you can get. You know, the more you spend, the higher the box, the more you get. The one I spent was the JROTC box, and that's the smallest, cheapest one you can get, and you get 3 items. The next level is the new recruit. If I would have gotten that one, I would have gotten a modular military light, which is made in the U.S. It's a small battery powered light, flashlight that you keep. The next one above that is the seasoned non-com, and that includes a rucksack from Germany. It has a German Fleck Tarn camo pattern. I'm not exactly sure what that looks like, but Fleck Tarn, F-L-E-C-K-T-A-R-N, camo pattern. And it's still currently in use by Germany's ground forces equipment. And the Elite, which is the top level box, this one's like over $100. You get a Fairbairn Sykes fighting knife from Great Britain. It's a knife used in 1941 for British commandos during World War II. Okay, so I know what that knife looks like. It's like your commando knife. And that was used by the British Commandos, Airborne Forces, and the SAS during World War II, especially for the Normandy landings. So those are the 4 levels you get with your Spec Ops Global box. You get 4 tiers: JROTC, New Recruit, Seasoned, Non-Com, and Elite. And I got the cheapest one, like I said, which only comes with 3 items: your sharpening stone, your Akapaki knife, and your Israeli restraining tool. Anyway, guys, that's the quick short video. This is what you get for your JROTC box. It's the cheapest box you can get. I do like the items in here. You know, looking at the higher tiers, you do get some decent stuff like that rucksack. I kind of wish I did get that, because I could always use some extra bags to carry all the extra parts I have around here. But for the 2017 January box, you get a sharpening stone, okapi knife, and your FAB defense restraining tool. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like what you see here, check out specopsglobal.com. See the different tiers they have, see which one fits you and your budget. And always guys, comment, subscribe, share the videos. And that's about it guys. Have a nice day, be safe, Locks and Load out.